All right, look, we back for another session.
Yep.
I am LP. Pierre's over there in the James Harden retro jersey, and John Nix is in the Tom Gugliotta. That's a Tom Gugliotta, right?
I thought that was a Sam. Thought it was a Sam Mitchell.
No, it's a Tom Gugliotta for real. Show it.
Googs.
Yeah.
Okay.
He the only cat outside of Minnesota.
Is Goog for real?
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's
Bro,
KG.
that I'm about to say that's. I'm about to say.
I was like, no, it's not good.
No, it's not Googs. Oh, no.
Unless you had a Goog.
Where the fuck you find a Googs at if you're out in Minnesota?
I was gonna say you're the only nigga outside of Minnesota with a Googs jersey.
I got no damn Googs jersey. You know number 24? Number 24.
Right? Yeah, Googs was nice, shit.
I ain't Googs was nice. I just got no damn Googs jersey.
Shit. Well, anyway, and I'm over here with the struggling haircut. So listen, y'all. The bubble is popping. No pun intended. We're here in the playoffs now. We got the seeding game, so we got all the teams scheduled. Damian Lillard had an all-world performance that got his team into the 8th seed. We're going to see a Lakers Portland matchup. On the other side, we're going to see a Bucks Orlando matchup for whatever fucking reason.
Wow.
Orlando made it. Pierre, I'll come to you first. Like, it's been some great bubble action. Like, what are we expecting out of these playoffs? Is it going to be all-world performance? What are we expecting out of these bubble playoffs, man?
You know what, man? I'm excited. For real, it's playoff time. We've been waiting a long time. It feels like, it's been forever since we really seen some good playoff basketball. So I'm looking forward to more of the same. Dame killing, doing his thing. We're about to see playoff LeBron, playoff AD, really a long playoff AD for the first time.
Playoff P.
You already know playoff P and
Until the
Kawhi
fourth
and the
quarter,
Clippers.
yeah.
So, man, whatever. I'm excited about the Western Conference. Everyone in the Western Conference I'm looking forward to seeing. I can't say I'm as excited about the Eastern Conference. Granted, I think Boston's still going to be fun to watch. Milwaukee's still going to be fun to watch, but I think we know what's going to happen out East.
Wait. You're not excited?
I guess Toronto, too. My fault.
No.
What's up?
No.
He ain't been
Who am I
watching ball.
disrespecting?
What do you mean? You don't want to watch your favorite player in the NBA? I don't know. He's on your list. You don't want to watch Miami Heat and Jimmy Butler go up against TJ? Okay. Sure. I'm sorry. I just didn't know because the Heat.
Wait, hold on. I'm not excited about that matchup. I'll tell you the truth. I'm not, because I was expecting more from TJ Warren this past week. That battle that him and Jimmy got into during the season, and then for him to come out and lay an egg basically against Jimmy, I don't take him as serious now. Granted, he was playing ball early in the bubble. I just expected a better performance from him that game. But no, I'm not interested in that. I think Miami's going to win that very easy. I think Boston's going to come out the East. But I'm excited about the West, man. We can talk about the West all day. Let's talk about the West. I'm excited about them. I got Boston coming out the East. I said that before. I got Boston coming out the East. Yes, I do.
John, go ahead. I don't even want to. John, are you ready for this?
Man, it's going to be a great playoffs. Now, going with Pierre said, the Pacers Heat game. That last game, they holding back. They was holding back. They wasn't trying to do nothing big on that last game. That's why they didn't even play. That second, they shut them down. But it was about to say they weren't gonna play. They wasn't playing. Okay. When that playoff game kick off, it's gonna be a totally different story. It's gonna be something.
You think so?
Yes.
Y'all seen Oladipo? He's ready.
Oladipo's coming off. He's coming. The way he comes to the old boy. Yep.
You can't yank back with a bad thigh.
No, he pushing himself into shape. Like he gonna be a little trouble. He gonna be all the way there, but he's still gonna be trouble. Like
he's gonna be a force to be.
That's gonna be fun to watch because in the Heat little cats, they ain't got no fear. They just jacking. They might sneak past this first round, but they are second round out.
Who?
The Heat.
Who might?
Yeah.
You think the Heat's gonna win the series?
I think I'm going
easy, right?
I'm going with Heat.
Easy.
Not easy. I'm not saying easy, but I'm going to see the Heat.
I got 4-1.
4-1.
I'm 4-2.
4-1. I got 4-1.
Are we doing wagers? Let's do a wager. Because the Heat aren't.
We do that at the end.
The Heat ain't like that.
The Heat are like that.
The Heat ain't like that.
Indiana's not like that. I don't even know if Sabonis
you ready?
The Heat in Indiana. There's
but
no
Sabonis, I don't know if
they're not
Sabonis
going to cancel
ready.
each other out. I feel like the Heat, the way they play ball, it will tire out the Pacers.
Okay. Is Miles Turner playing?
And that he's going to get used by Adebayo. He's going to be in foul trouble.
I think Sabonis is the one who's not playing.
And Sabonis not there.
So everybody else
That's
is ready
why.
to go. Brogdon, everybody else is ready to go.
Brogdon,
Is TJ McConnell
TJ.
playing? Okay.
McConnell's out there.
I'm sorry. We're going 4-3, and I'm taking Indy. I don't believe Miami. Fuck Miami. They're trash.
Okay,
They're
hey,
trash. But
let's
out
take
to
that
them.
bet. I'll take that bet. What are we wagering? Is it financial money, or can I just get you to wear a Jimmy Butler jersey?
I'll never wear a Jimmy fucking Butler jersey because somebody would have to
let's
buy it. I'm not
let's
buying.
put that
Jimmy
bet on it
Butler.
then. Let's put that bet on it then.
Buying a Jimmy Butler jersey.
Let's put a bet on it. I got
right.
Miami winning easy, and then if you lose, you got to go out and buy a Jimmy Butler jersey and wear it for 5 sessions straight.
So when I win, what do we? You gotta what? Buy a TJ Warren jersey or what? I don't even think they make those.
I hope not. I hope not, because I ain't wearing a TJ Dan Warren jersey, but whatever. But yeah, whatever you want, man.
I'll come up with something. It doesn't have to be in Indiana. It may be somebody else that you know what I'm saying. You may be forced to wear a King jersey or something. I don't know.
That's fine. I got multiple jerseys.
Put a t-shirt on that says Paul George is average.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Whose side are you on?
I'm just saying. Think of something else.
Whose side are you on, Mikey? Come on now, pick a side.
And he gonna have to have a shirt that say PJ Tucker got it given to him.
That's stupid.
Jello's better than anyway. So I'm going with the Pacers, man. This is gonna be an exciting matchup in that standpoint. But as far as the West, if we're going about the West, I don't know if everybody said anything, but I think one of the most exciting matchups, if Russ is healthy, is going to be that Rockets.
Man, I can't wait for that.
Because I think that the Thunder can get them boys. I think the Thunder can get them boys. That'll be a 6-7 gamer.
That's going to be
Chris Paul's IQ and the way that Shai Gilgeous is playing.
Jeez.
And the other little boys the other little dudes that I didn't think was as good as they are, they come into play. So
you actually give them a chance to beat them, though. To be honest with you, you can give them a chance to win. I'm asking because I don't.
Anybody that goes up against a team that shoots all threes has a chance to win.
What they going like? Okay, after some parts of the game, Steven Adams not going to be a factor. Other parts of the game, he's going to be a big fucking factor. Steven Adams.
I don't think there'll be much part of the game where he's not a factor.
Like man, he gets up and down the court. Like he's gonna be grabbing boards. Like man, like
you can feed Steven Adams.
So what? So what they gonna do? All they gonna try to do is put him in pick and rolls, and he can play pick and roll pretty well. Like so he can't try to hide. He can't try what he gonna do? Get the ball to Covington? Try to let him go off on Adams? He's not gonna have it with Covington.
Nobody's gonna attack Adams. I can tell you that right now. That won't be smart to do. Right. So I don't know.
No, that's gonna be a fight. It's not gonna be a blowout. Like it's gonna make like James has been playing more defense, but he's gonna really have to get up because like that Alexander.
Yeah, he's coming at you.
He's serious.
He's pushing it. Like, so Pierre, I know you got the jersey on. Why don't the fucking Thunder have a chance?
It's not that they don't have a chance, because anytime you got Chris Paul, probably one of the best point guards of all time, on your team, you have a shot. I just don't know if they have enough to stop James Harden. Granted, not many teams do, but even with Russ not being there, I think James is enough to get them over the hump by themselves. So I can give the Thunder maybe 2 games. I do. So I think so with Eric Gordon.
That Houston team without Russ.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. And, I just think Roberson's back. There's a lot of defenders they can throw.
Roberson's not a joke. Roberson looking – he's shooting the thing now.
He laughed at him.
He's getting better. He's healthy, and he's getting better. He's shooting the ball a lot better as well.
Well, it doesn't matter if he shoots it. We can put 4 or 5 bodies on James.
I just don't think it matters. With or without Russ, I think they get through this series pretty easy. I'll give Oklahoma 3 games if Russ doesn't play, but I'll give them –
You're going over your coach of the year. What's it, D'Antoni's offense? Huh?
Yes. Huh. I do. I think James Harden gonna get busy.
He always gets busy.
But he gonna really
until
get
the fourth quarter.
That's later on in the playoffs, not in the first round. James gonna do his thing. James gonna do his thing, man. I'm telling you.
I don't know, man. I
love Chris Paul. I definitely love Steven Adams. I don't know if they can do anything.
That's a 7-game series.
It'll be fun if it goes 7.
That's a 7-game series right there, man. Like,
but if Russ is there, man, they're only getting 2.
It's a seven. Man, that's serious. See, this is the same thing that people said about Chris Paul when the season started. Next thing you know, that boy got them boys in 4th, 5th seed. Like, come on, man. Like,
I'm not coming at Chris Paul by that. I'm coming at what's after Chris Paul and Steven Adams. You know, Danilo Gallinari, good player. I don't know if he.
Oh shit! I almost forgot about him.
He was a huge fan of William Donovan last week.
I am. I still like Billy Donovan. I just don't like him versus this series. I think Russ has a chip on his shoulder versus OKC, and James has something to prove by not.
What you think Chris Paul got?
MVP. Chris Paul got something, but Chris Paul can't dominate the game in a scoring fashion like James Harden can.
Why not? Who can stop him on the fucking Rockets? Who you putting on? Chris Paul? Because he can take advantage of everyone that you put on.
Who are you putting? You gonna put James on Chris Paul?
No, please do.
Honestly, I'll probably go Robert Covington to give Russ a break.
Do to Covington?
Yeah, Chris is not gonna go out there and give you 40. He's gonna go out there and give you a solid 25, 10, and probably 9, close to a triple double. But James Harden is gonna give you 45 plus, and he's gonna win the game, man. I just think James is too much.
Hold on, John.
Eric Gordon's gonna be broke.
Go ahead.
Nah,
Eric
not in the first round.
Eric Gordon's going to be broke.
Pierre.
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. He's showing over and over again. He gonna brick. He gonna be like 5 of 22, 5 of 27. Like
wait, Pierre. I want to ask you.
That's
this.
my opinion. That's it. Go ahead.
I want to ask you this. We're talking about from basketball intellectual standpoint.
Mm-hmm.
So you're trying to tell me if you say Chris Paul's going to get 25, 10, and something else, right?
25, 10, and 9. Yeah.
25, 10, and 9.
Mm-hmm.
Close. Okay. You don't think Chris Paul's 25, 10, and 9 on the Thunder is extremely impactful, more than a 45-point whole-come game that James gets all the time if they still lose? How often do you see Chris Paul 25, 10, and 9 in an L? If he has 25, 10 boards, he's doing a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
He ain't gonna get 10. He ain't gonna get 10 boards, but y'all get what I'm saying. Chris Paul gonna have a good line. All I'm saying is they're playing against the Rockets, who are going to shoot a lot of threes. I don't know what OKC
he will get 10 boards.
He's going to get close to 10 boards with long rebounds.
All I'm saying is the Rockets are going to shoot those threes, and it's going to be really hard for OKC's extra guys outside of those 2 main players to really affect the game, especially if Russ plays.
Man, they're going to bang – man, that pick and roll between him and Adams is going to hurt them. Yeah. It's going to hurt them.
Mm-hmm. The last thing I'm going to say about –
That's where they can go small. My fault. That's where they can go small. And if PJ can make those corner threes, it makes it even harder for Steven Adams to stay on the court. But I love Steven Adams.
He can guard PJ, man.
Right, what are you talking about? It's just because you tall don't mean you can't play defense.
No, but if
you're going to have PJ, whatever his last name is, on there, and he definitely can guard him because all he's going to do is stay in the corner. That's all. What are you talking? Oh, man.
The Thunder have a multitude of young boys that can get to them wings quickly.
It's like, we ain't saying nothing about Schroeder.
I ain't even spoken.
We ain't saying shit about Schroeder.
Did you see for Dennis as much?
All right.
He's a good player.
I've never liked Dennis.
I'm not a huge fan of this man either. But he don't come on that court slacking.
This OKC team is different. They have 5 point guards that play at the same time.
They got old boy from Arizona State too. He tough.
I know. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying.
There's too much James, man. Too much James.
I'm sorry, man. They saw it, man. Ain't no defense, man. And they all this talk about. We're gonna switch gears to this Lakers and Portland, man. Like Portland's defense is trash. Like what are they gonna do?
That's where it hurts them with Trevor Ariza not being there. Like,
so you had one person that's gonna play defense?
No, yes, because when people say that. I hate when people say that. One guy is not changing your entire fucking defensive scheme. Man, it's not happening.
Like I've been watching these Dame games because we might as well call him that because he was carrying through them. But they just folks is laying the ball up. So what do you think LeBron James playing point guard now is going to do?
All he want to do is get in the paint.
Man, he's gonna be finding folks all day. This gives please Lakers others. Please be practicing y'all jump shots because I don't want to see Bron out here dropping dimes and y'all ain't making these shots.
Listen, this is what I'm gonna tell you. Go ahead first, LP.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna tell you why Trevor Ariza plays an important role. So right now, without Trevor Ariza being there, that forces Gary Trent to play the best offensive player there. Not that Gary's doing a bad job, but that's not his main.
Gary's doing excellent.
He is. He's doing a great job, but he's not. He's a little smaller. Trevor Ariza is about 6'8", 6'7". longer defender,
15 years.
veteran defender. So yeah, he knows how to play defense a bit better on some of these star guys. So you can put a guy like him on their best perimeter player where he doesn't have to focus on the offense because the only thing to do is play defense. And so to have him versus a guy like LeBron James, that's just the main body that you can put on him. You're not going to slow LeBron down, but that's one guy that you can put on him. I don't want to put CJ. I don't want to put Gary because I need those dudes on offense.
They're not putting Gary Trent or CJ on him. I'll tell you this: Portland has nobody for LeBron. This is why
they're gonna have to go. They're gonna have to go Collins on him, which is terrible.
And I can't. So you hold on. Let me just say this because you took the words out of my mouth. So, earlier, Nurkic is still having flashbacks from the last time he seen Bron, right? You remember that?
Was that the leg injury? No, what are you talking about?
No,
when he got dunked on. Oh yeah,
Bron went up with him.
Yep.
And he baptized him, right? Yeah, so he's already nervous. I am predicting the same fate for Collins. Collins is going to catch a boom so nasty from someone. I don't know. I think it's going to be Brown, but it might be AD. But
I can see Hassan Whiteside getting banged on. I can see Whiteside getting done because he plays with no effort, no energy.
No,
so I can see somebody going to get him. You think so?
I'm going to tell you why. I hate Hassan. John know I hate Hassan.
Can't stand him.
We shouldn't even talk about him.
You said what?
We shouldn't even be talking about him.
I saw how you was looking, man.
Because we started off talking about Gary Trent Jr. and Ariza. And we were talking about who's going to be guarding Bron. You know how Bron is going to bet if Ariza was there. Ariza's like what? 185? Bron 260?
About 210, man. Come on now. Don't play Trev like that. He's a champion.
185.
He's a champion. Don't play Trev.
It's just a bunch of banging down the court, man. Come on, man. It's gonna be 4-1. Like they might steal one.
The one that they get, because LeBron teams always give up the first game. In the first round, they always lose the first game. Man, that's the game they don't give them.
Like I hope the season for of course, they ain't finna go crazy.
Hold on, I'm about to write this down. Y'all said